All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be making some Valentine's Day cards, but before we get to that, I have some fun news for you guys. So next month, I'll be doing my second class for Art Spark Texas. We're going to be doing a 3-envelope, 2-signature journal. I do actually have right next to me an example of what I'm talking about. So this here is a journal that I created out of 3 envelopes and 2 signatures. We won't be doing this exact style or anything. This one was specifically for, I believe it was the November Your Creative Studios box. But this is the style of journal that we'll be making. So if you're interested in that, Art Spark Texas is holding a female-only class. Sorry guys, but it is female only, for veterans, active duty, their caregivers, and their family members. So if you are eligible for that, you can sign up. I'll leave the link to their website down below, and that is on February 8th. And yeah, so I hope, if you guys want to join, it is a Zoom meeting. So it's all done online, so you don't have to be in Texas to take part in it. You just have to be a female veteran, active duty, or family member. And yeah, you can come join us. So hopefully we see some of you guys there. All right, I have some other exciting news for you that I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, because I don't want to give you everything right up at the front, right? But we are going to go ahead and create some Valentine's Day cards today. And to start off, I have just these blank cardstock. They're just regular cardstock cards. And I'm going to give these just a teeny bit of color. I don't want them going overboard. But I am going to use a little bit of my Gathered Twigs Distress Oxide Spray, as well as some of my sugary gumdrop mica stain. So we'll give those a couple spritzes. And actually, really quick before I do that, you can see I'm already staining myself. I'm gonna just lay down some paper towel to keep it from running too much. So we'll do that. Okay. So we'll start with the Gathered Twigs. And some water, because I do want it to get that oxide effect. Oh, and I think I forgot to tell you guys, the class is also free, because it is for, the female veterans. It's just something that we're taking part in. Teaching them some new things. Okay. So, now that I've got those on there, I'll go in with the sugary gumdrop. And add just a couple sprays there, a little more water just to make it run together a bit. And I'm gonna let these dry, wash my hands, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so those are dry. I just wanted to show you really quickly. I absolutely adore how these colors mix. So pretty. So now that we have that done, I will set these to the side. And we're gonna do the exact same thing on some of our die cuts. So just out of some, whoop, these are just the regular cardstock. And the birds are from the Sizzix Thinlits 666566. This is one of the new Vault ones they came out with, the Vault Lovebirds. So I'm using that, and then those are really the only ones that, well, those and the hearts. I have some hearts too. One moment. So these little hearts, they come in the same die set. Those are all from the same die set, but everything else, I don't know what it's from. I happen to kind of find a lot of die cuts at DI, which is our local like thrift store. And they don't, I mean, they usually just come in big bags of stuff, so I can't tell where they're from. I know that they are not Sizzix because Sizzix ones actually say Sizzix on the back, so I know that they are not Sizzix. But I'm just going to take these ones that are in the white and do the exact same thing. I also have all of these cut out in a rose gold as well as black. So we're just giving a little bit of color to these ones, and then we'll start assembling everything. All right, same deal. We'll just let these dry really quick. So that fits right up on top there. Like so. And then I have some idea what I want to do. I have no idea if I'm going to use brads for these or not. I might. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But I was thinking that can go about right there. Whoop. And then you're not going to be able to see the branch very much, but I do want it there just for structure. Woo. So about right there, something like that. And then got our little birdies. So put one here. Oop. And one maybe here. Approximately. And I was thinking about adding kind of like a little nest kind of thing there. So I'll just pull off some of this extra thread from this fabric I happen to have right next to me. And these will all alternate. So I'm doing 3. Maybe I should try doing it down the longer side and save myself some time, huh? I'm doing 3 cards. They're all the same color scheme and everything, but they'll all alternate a little bit. Because the colors of each thing will be different. So let's see if I give them a little nesty kind of deal like this. Something like that. Whoop. Just to add a little texture. This will be easier to do when I'm actually gluing things down. I just want to make sure my idea works right now. And whoops. Hey. Stop going crazy. A little heart here. And a little heart here. And a little heart up here. Do we want it to break the plane? That's breaking the plane, so maybe. Like that. something like this. And then do this little label kind of here. I like the placement of that, but I feel like it's missing something. I do know I want to distress, and I think I'm going to do that in black soot. But I feel like maybe we need some black splatters? Should we do splatters at the end, though? That's the question. The other question is, do I want to add brads? The other option I have, if I don't want to add brads, because unfortunately those brawn ones are the only ones I have right now, is I do have this liquid pearls and white opal. I think I might do that. It doesn't look like it matches so much right now, but if we add splattering and stuff to it, I think it'll go really well. So put the brads away, and I will move. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add black splatters to the background, and then maybe once everything's done, I might add some white splatters here in the foreground. So okay, so there's those. Let me grab my black paint really quick. Okay, and then while that's drying, I will quickly go through with my black soot distress ink. And just distress all of these pieces that we stained earlier. I'll go ahead and do that off camera, and then once this is done, we'll come back and we'll do some assembly. Okay, so we have everything ready. Now we're just gonna place some stuff and see how we think it's going. Oh, no. I did it again. This bottle does not like me. Suppose you can say that's what you get for going to the dollar store. There we go. I will have to invest in a better bottle at some point. Okay. Let's get to gluing. Now, for our little label here, I don't know I have two options. I can either stamp on it and possibly emboss it, or if I have the letters, which I think I do, come here. Come here. And this one? Nope, that's an A. See if I have a V. Do I have a V? I have a V. Come here. I can do this and just attach it on there. What do we think? I think yes, I think that will work. Oh, but before I do that, I do not want to get splatters on that because I want it to be visible. Do I want to add some splatters here? I think yes, but I don't know what color to do. All right, give me a second. Let me think about it. Okay, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think, because this is a pearlescent, I have this iridescent medium. I know it's not exactly the same thing, but it's not completely opaque. Whoop, whoop. Okay. It's clearly very runny, but I think it'll be a little more subtle. So I can still get some of that shine to pull the pearlescent color in, but not have it like completely overtaking the color scheme that we have going on. So just to add a little more glimmer up there, I'll add a teeny bit up here. There we go. And I think that will be good. Let me just clean off. Just so we're not getting it anywhere else. And I'll first glue this down. Okay, now, next step, if I can get that back in there, there we go, is going to be to add some of these. I want to give them some eyes. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and add, let me just make sure it's coming out right. Yeah, okay, cool. And one last touch, I'm just gonna outline, sketchy outline. All right, so there is card 1. I am quickly off screen gonna go ahead and do the other 2. I will be back to show you what those look like and to give you some more fun information. See you guys then. So yeah, like I said, I will quickly do the other 2 off screen and then I'll be right back with you to show you the final results and give you some exciting news. See you then. Okay, so we have all 3 of our cards done. As you can see, the colors just rotate a little bit. I'm a little sad that I went through and outlined this one when I was initially putting it together, because everything wasn't flatly glued down. You could see a little bit more dimension and the pieces were standing out a little bit better. So for the future, what I would do is I would actually do either several layers of the birds to help pull them to the foreground, or I'd use like the foam tape or something, probably with the birds and the little label here, maybe, you know, the hearts, just to pop them up a little bit to give them a little more dimension. And I think that would have solved the issue that I had with that one not having enough contrast. But outside of that, I'm really happy with how these turned out. It's a big toss-up between which one of those is my favorite. I absolutely love the blackbirds on this one, but I think overall I like this one better. Let me know down in the comments below which one of these that you would choose. I also went ahead and just lightly decorated the envelopes for these. I'm going to put all of these under some heavy books to get them to flatten out a little bit before I put them in my shop. But yeah, so really quickly, I have some extra news for you. So sadly, it's not as wonderful news as I thought it was going to be, but I did have a couple of you asking me if I was going to be doing any digitals, any printables. And that's something I'm very interested in doing. However, with my store, doing digitals is a little bit different. You still have to like go through a whole checkout process and everything. So what I did was I made this freebie for you guys. I'll throw it up now. And you can find that on my website. So it is available, free to download. And basically what I'm asking from you guys for it is to go to my website and, you know, download it, print it out, make sure it's working okay. I've never put anything up like this before. So I really need some feedback to make sure everything's working correctly before I worry about putting out a whole, like, you know, printable kit or anything. So this was made with my pressed and dried flowers that I did myself. I just scanned those into my computer and then created some fun backgrounds and stuff to go with it and layered the pieces and everything. So hopefully, you know, you guys enjoy it. But yeah, basically I'm just looking for feedback. So if you can take the time to go to my website, it is brandybellarts.com, all one word, all lowercase. I will keep it pinned at the top of my store. I do have it in both the 8.5 by 11 US letter size, as well as the A4 for anybody in Europe. They are just, what is it called? JPEG downloads. So you shouldn't have any issues with that or anything. But just in case you do, I really want to know that now before I try putting out a whole kit for you guys to download and then something goes terribly wrong with it. Unfortunately, when I did the upload for that, I went to delete another category from my store. And somehow, instead of deleting just that category, it literally deleted my entire store. So currently the only thing that's on there is the digital, so it'll be really easy for you to find. You just click the store link and it'll be the only two things in there currently. I will be updating it as the weekend goes along, so more stuff will go back in there. But yeah, I have no idea how that happened, but it did. So I have to go back and manually input all the rest of the things that I have on my website that are up for sale at the moment. But yeah, these will go in at some point. I may hold off until next year on those. I don't know. I may actually not even, I may just give these ones away since, like I said, I figured out I'd want to give it some more. I think I'll probably just give these ones away. Give them to my friends and family. But yeah, if you guys want, you can definitely go check out that download. You know, leave me some feedback. So if you have any problems, any issues with anything, you can email me. The email is the same thing, brandybellarts@gmail.com. And yeah, let me know how it's working out for you guys, because if it works out good for you, then, you know, I can start working on a whole kit to put out in a month or two. And if it's not working for you, then I can look into some other options. Since I already pay for a website myself, I didn't really want to use Etsy or anything, because Etsy makes you pay to put things up for sale. And I'm like, I'm already paying for my own website, so I'd rather not do that if at all possible. But I can look into it. That is one of the options, or possibly doing one of the, what is it, like the, Ko-Fi or Coffee, I don't know exactly how you say that. Maybe getting a page with them to put the printables on. But yeah, just any feedback from you guys would be really, really helpful. I hope you enjoy this freebie that I made for you guys. And yeah, I will see you on Monday for the second to last of our Junk Journal January 2024 videos. So I'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.